Hello, everybody. I can't even talk. Woo! I did it! I did it! Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we got her done. We got her done. Oh, hiked in over the edge of this lift this morning. The road's like a kilometer back there. Hiked on in. And I shot this bull at 250 yards off that ridge right there. There was 2 legal bulls and a cow. Woo! We did it! Yes! Okay, so now you know how this ends, but let's start this story from the beginning. I am so freaking happy right now. It's June 27th, 2022. It's like 9 a.m. and the 2022 limited entry hunting draws results just came out. Whew. And I got one. I'm so pumped. Okay, take a look. Oh, I drew a moose tag for this fall. Okay, so we're gonna start scouting. And I don't know, maybe get it done, maybe not, but it's gonna be a blast being able to have any bull tag in my pocket. I am so excited. How am I ever gonna work? Okay, whew, we're gonna jump to some scouting. This video is going to be, it's gonna be every time we get out for moose, we're gonna film a little bit until hopefully something happens. Okay, stay tuned. September 17th. We're up in our area that we got our moose draw for November. We're just doing a little bit of scouting, but I hadn't got a chance this summer to get up here yet and do any scouting for moose because it was just such a busy summer. So I thought this would be a great day to do it. So I'm walking back into a lake that some guys have recommended to me. And so far, it looks pretty good. Nice open, there's some big meadows around here. And we've seen a little bit of sign. So I'm just gonna go right up to the lake. We're just walking down the trail right now, or down the road. And see if I can see any more sign, and I'm gonna hang a couple cameras. Okay, we're getting a lot of tracks coming down this opening right here. The lake is right here on the other side of these trees. And we're also getting some huge bear dropping, so I'm kind of curious there. I set up camera here. Hopefully we can get some moose on it. We'll collect this camera. We'll call this camera number 1. We'll collect this camera in November when we come back for our moose hunt, and then we'll know how recent moose have been in the area from when we're hunting. We're just pulling up to another spot. It's a natural meadow, like a bunch of them side by side. Like this isn't a cut. It's all just nice tall grass with some trees in it. You can't actually drive back into it. There is a road, but you can't drive back into it because it's under a motor vehicle closure right now. So we gotta hike back in. But this is supposed to hold a lot of moose at first and last light. It's like midday right now, so I'm not expecting to see anything. But hopefully we can see some sign and get a good idea that, you know, they are in here. Boost our confidence a little bit. Look at these beautiful natural meadows. It almost looks like a farmer's field. Just leaving those meadows right now. Kind of working my way through the timber. And I heard this huge bang. It scared the crap out of me. And it was a tree falling down. Whew. Also, there's some moose poo right as I pulled the camera out. It's not very fresh. Oh, there's a moose. There's a moose right here. There's a moose right here. There's a cow moose right here. That was not set up. That's super cool. Oh my God. That's super tree falling down. Oh, that's awesome. We got a moose in it. We've seen a moose on our scouting trip. It is a cow, and we do have a bull tag. I'm gonna get some closer looks through my binos. What are the chances of that? That's really good to see that there is moose in here. Oh, can't wait for November to come. If there's cow moose here, there'll be bull moose here too. What a big animal. Like, they're so freaking big. Like, it's like a horse. Oh, that made my day. That made my day. Moose scouting at its finest. Oh, I can't wait for November. Okay, we got our second camera of the day set up. The moose we saw was just in this bush here. So I'm thinking, set the camera up here. You got a meadow right here. They're probably working in and out of the meadow here. Call this camera number 2. See what it holds come November. Okay, just getting back to the truck. We're gonna spend the rest of the day. It's like 4 o'clock. It's dark at like 7 now, so we're gonna spend like another hour or 2 just driving around in the truck and trying to get like a lay of the land of the area. And then that'll be it for our scouting for our moose draw. Only got the 1 day, but still saw a moose. Got to learn the area a little bit. Yeah, and my moose tag opens November 1st. We're gonna spend all of October hunting deer really hard, so I don't think I'm gonna get back up here. All right, well, we will see you on November 1st. Okay, it's finally November 1st today. November 1st, 2022. And we are out hunting moose. Took the day off work for opening day. We're just hiking in. We're gonna hike in, check a trail camera that I put up in September, and hopefully run by a bull moose. We're not gonna be picky. The first bull moose that I see, I'm gonna shoot. So if you remember from earlier in the video, I placed a trail camera on that tree right there. That one. And somebody stole it, which is too bad. I even wrote my name on it and had it locked and everything. And somebody came down here and stole my cam. Oh, I've been super excited to check it and see what's been on it. But other people just feel the need to steal other hunters. I don't know if they were a hunter or not, but it's crazy to me that people feel the need to steal other people's stuff that they work hard for and pay for and take the time and come and put out, and they just see it on the tree and they're like, oh, I should steal that. Sweet. Thankfully, nobody stole this one, and this one is unlocked. The other one had a cable lock on it. This one's got nothing, but it's a little deeper in the woods. Out on the road is maybe a lesson learned for me. When I got home, I was able to review the photos from October. I found there was a good amount of moose making their way through the area. It was a great sign and made me want to keep close to these meadows as there's plenty of animals on camera. Just working my way on the edge of this meadow here. And I just ran into some moose tracks. We're going to follow them for a bit. I just heard grunting from a moose directly in front of me. Like, ooh, 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 ooh. But it was a few minutes ago, and I haven't heard anything since. I heard the grunting from in there. Look at all these fresh trails. This moose hunting, it's kind of fun. Holy shit. Check out these dog prints. Look at the size of those. That's a big puppy. Oh, just came out of the meadows through the trees there. So much moose sign, but so tough to find them. Apparently what moose are doing right now, and this is my first ever moose hunt, but doing the research and everything, they're like constantly going back to bed, back to feeding, back to bed, back to feeding. We had a ton of moose trails in those meadows. So I'm thinking on Saturday, today's Tuesday, hunt number 2, I'll come super early in the morning, post up at one end with binoculars, see if I can get anything first light in there. But with these freaking dog prints, I'd be steering clear if I was a moose. We just got up on top of this hill here for the rest of the evening. I'm just gonna sit and watch this meadow from high up, and if something comes out, think about making a game plan or not. If we don't check back in, nothing really happened this evening and nothing really came out, and we'll see on the next hunt. Hunt number 2. It snowed a lot up here in the last 3 days, and it was kind of difficult to even get up in here, which is concerning because it makes me feel like I'm not going to be able to hunt the whole month for my tag, but keep going until we can't. We're in the same area as last time. It's first light. We're going to hike through the meadows. We got a brand new layer of snow last night, so any of the tracks we see should be really recent. Okay, I'm just setting up another camera right at the end of this meadow. I'm wondering if animals are working their way through here, out into the open here. There's also a deer path right here with some fresh tracks going through here. Hopefully nobody steals my camera this time. It's pretty back in here, so I don't think they will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for the week and then check it next weekend and get a better idea if moose are even moving through here right now or not. Because last weekend, or on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, there's so many tracks, and we heard that. Ooh. But today I haven't cut one track. So this camera will really help see if anything's happening back here. Okay, this is making me feel a little bit better about not seeing any tracks today. These are my tracks from earlier, and they are almost filled in, which means basically any tracks we would have saw today, this morning, I would have thought that they were like, a few days old, but actually might not have been that old. We got the trail camera out now though, and take a peek at it next weekend. I'm almost back at the truck. I've been hiking for about 4 hours. I'm gonna go and just spend some time on the roads in the truck, and then head home and get out again tomorrow. Probably to a different area in this unit. So I'm not gonna take you along for a truck hunt. It's pretty boring. So I'll see you tomorrow. Super slippery hill. This guy's just riding inside the ditch. But I don't know how he's gonna get out. It's November 11th today, Remembrance Day, an important day for our country, and thankfully, due to all the people who sacrificed their lives, I'm able to get out and hunt today. So thank you to all of our military and everybody who serves and everybody who previously served and sacrificed their lives. As you can see, we've got a lot more snow than last time we were here, and I didn't want to risk driving my truck too far. I drove my truck down to here, which is like maybe 500 meters in, and I just didn't want to risk getting stuck down all these hills. I've ordered some chains for the tires, but unfortunately they didn't come in time, or else I would have drove this whole thing. So I'm hiking in probably 2 kilometers each way to to go check that trail camera we set to see if there is any movement down here on moose. The fact that there's no tire tracks down here makes me think that there will be some moose sign. I've already crossed some big bull tracks, and as we're talking, here's some more big bull tracks coming in and out of this cut. So this cut could even be a good spot. Okay, we're gonna hike down into the marshes here, or into the meadows, see what we see and see what we see on cam. So I'll meet you there. Okay, we're just getting to that camera we set up last weekend. Camera's right here. Look at all this stuff we've had coming through here. Very excited to check this camera right now. So I just checked the camera there. And in the week it's been there, one moose on the camera. That's all I got. It was a moose. And it was this morning, 6 hours ago, and it was a cow. Which does not give me high hopes. They're not moving as much as I thought they would be. Well, let's move the camera to another location. Okay, another location for camera. Overlooking this field here, where we're getting lots of tracks coming through. My plan for the evening is to hike through cuts all the way back to the truck. And I'm hiking through this dense forest right now. I've been coming across some excellent moose sign. And look at this moose sign. It's not even frozen. Keep working our way through here. The moose must just love being back in here where nobody or nothing can see them. And there's all this forage here still. So much sign. There's some serious bushwhacking. But climbing this hill, it's cut block up there. Hopefully we go over that ledge. There's like a 50-inch moose up there. Oh, I just came over the edge there. Look at this cut. This cut is beauty. I've never been up here. We're gonna slowly glass through this. Signing off of hunt number 3. It's a big hiking day. I think about 30,000 steps. So I still got like 2 kilometers out. I was gonna crank these out, go home. And today's Friday. I'll be back out on Sunday. See you then. Whew. We made it. Okay, we are out for hunt number 4 this morning. We're trying a new cut block that we haven't been in before. It's right at sunrise right now. So we're just gonna hike through all this. Back over the top there. See if we can catch any moose out in the open this morning. Guys, I have a bull down. He's laying right there. And you can see there's 2 other moose. One moose there, one moose there. This one is second to the spike fork. And I just dropped a bull at 250 yards. I just dropped a bull moose. This is my first bull moose. Oh my God. At 250 yards, 246. He walked like another 20. And there's still another spike moose in front of me. Look, there they go. They're walking off. I'm set up right here on this log. They're just over there. My bull's laying straight in front of me. Oh my God. 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 Persistence pays off, guys. Hunt number 4. I hadn't seen a moose since scouting in September. And I just dropped a bull moose. Oh, I just called Jock. Oh, I don't, lost connection or something. You don't know how much this means to me. Oh, I feel like I've put in so much work. I know it's only hunt number 4, but I was up here in the off season. I stare at this unit every single night before bed, thinking about where I should hunt. I've been out 4 times. On Friday, I literally wanted to puke. I hiked so much. And to hike in and find 3 moose, 2 bulls. Oh my God. I can't describe to you the feelings I'm feeling right now. I just feel so blessed to be able to live and hunt here. This is something I will remember for the rest of my life. The rest of my life. The only thing that would have made it better is would have been to have a good buddy here to share it with. Oh my gosh. All 3 of them were down in this little meadow here. This little meadow. Let's see if I can focus. This little meadow here. I came over the top of this ridge and they were all just walking out, and I took the biggest one. Okay, I gotta calm down a bit. I'll see you when I get over there. He's dead. Look at that. That's a Kamloops moose. That's a Kamloops moose. Oh, there we go. My first ever moose. A beautiful fork on the right side. A nice little paddle on the left side. I was 250-ish yards right across the canyon here. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this thing. I know, I'm so excited. And I've just killed something. But this animal means so much to me. And I know I've just killed it. And trust me, I respect the moose. I love the moose so much. But this is gonna be some good meat. It's gonna be some good horns, antlers for the wall. And I'm gonna remember this moment for the rest of my life. What a beautiful animal. And just so thankful. This is gonna be a crazy pack out. It's like a kilometer back to the truck. I did bring a toboggan, so we're gonna use that. But I can't even flip this guy over or anything, so I'm gonna have to get started on this now. Okay, here he is. And I was on that face. I just popped over the lip there, and they were all down in this river bottom here, making their way through. 2 of them kept going. It's amazing. It's amazing. I didn't think it was gonna come together. I did not think it was gonna come together, but it did. It did. Yeah, so skinned the head out as if I am doing a shoulder mount. I'm gonna go price it out and all that, just because it is, you know, my first bull. And I feel like I worked really hard for this with all the research, time spent in the field, scouting, talking to people, just everything. I just feel like I worked super hard. And then to get him down, just so rewarding. So either way, we're gonna get a shoulder mount or Euro mount, who knows. And we got them all quartered out. Got 4 quarters here. And then all laying on top is all the random cut off pieces that I cut off of it. And here we have the back straps. So I gotta hike out here. I do have a pull behind ice fishing sled in the back of my truck, which is like a kilometer that way. You can see there's an old road going up here. So I'm gonna hike out up this road, back to the truck. I'm gonna try to bring all the offcuts with me on the way out, and then pull the sled back, and I don't know, might have to be 2 sled trips. So it might have to be 3 trips. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, we're gonna take the meat out first. That's why we're here. We're here for the meat. Heads are always second. So head will come out last. If we can get it all in 1 trip, that'd be sweet. But, or all in 2 trips, just 1 with the sled, that'd be sweet. But if we have to do 3, we have to do 3. It's only like 10 a.m. Okay, first trip out. I'm carrying 2 game bags full of offcuts. And then my backpack is also full of offcuts. I got a big hike ahead of me, carrying these. I'll meet you at the truck. Load number 1 complete. Okay, now we're gonna get the toboggan and the snowshoes and I'll hike back in. That's moose hunting. On my way back for load number 2. I cannot recommend enough. If you are hunting moose or any other big game in the snow, bring a toboggan and snowshoes. This is a world of difference than the walkout I just had. Just floating on the snow, and this is gonna be great to pull out that meat. I mean, I have a big ice fishing hut, but the sled's never been this heavy. I can barely move it. We're going downhill. So going up this hill is gonna be a real problem, but we'll get there. This hill is killing me. I've only got 2 quarters left in there. There's another quarter there. Drop my backpack there. Drop my snowshoes down here. There's another quarter here, and that's the moose's head. So it's gonna have to be done in a few trips because this hill is just big, and each one of those probably weighs 50 pounds. Deep snow. Okay, it's 2:30 p.m. The bull hit the ground at 8. So it took me 6.5 hours to get him out of this cup lock. It was about a kilometer as the crow flies, about 1.5 kilometers as the trail goes, but it was that one big hill that was so tough. That was extremely tough. Packing out a bull solo. If you're moose hunting in November, you gotta bring a sled. Just go out and buy a snowmobile. If I ever do this again, I'm gonna go out and buy a snowmobile. I can't even think straight. I'm just that exhausted, but yeah. I'm gonna sign off here. If you ever want to talk about anything or ask me any questions, go follow me on Instagram, loopsoutdoors, and make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We still got the whitetail video that's gonna come out next, so subscribe so you don't miss that. If you're going out moose hunting this year or whenever, good luck to you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you out there.